We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Minnesota, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Giolito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And there goes Polanco. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches at first. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slurve in there. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will back next. And there he goes towards second. And he fouls this one off. set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Oh. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike called. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Mitch Garver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Garver playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Garver goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Luis Arias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way, and we'll see if that pays off. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's high.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The second baseman.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 7.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Sano over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara from the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's really working him away this at bat, but it's smart because there's a big hole over there on the right side with the first baseman holding the runner.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The set and the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So stepping in, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Byron Buxton as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-1. He squares, and it's in the air. Well, this is a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded to third. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Now in the box, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batter.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he struck him out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outfield shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Kepler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Polanco camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him. Froze him on the slurve, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A ball and a strike now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. At the plate, Tim Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Full count still. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. One out and a runner on second base. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The first baseman, number 20.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and he fouls this one off. In the air to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off in the Pale Hose half. For the sixth.
The right fielder,
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. No balls and one strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And that misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch on its way. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he'll step off, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Expecting the ball to be pulled, quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Mitch Garver, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Jimmy Cordero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. One and 0 pitch on the way.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fastball well outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Moncada. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Moncada is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now here's the pitch.
Number 36.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Fouled away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now, 3-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Luis Robert. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
1 out. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there. 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So that will bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Steve Cishek gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, unable to find the zone with the slider.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Cruz awaits the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a port. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leury Garcia.
The second baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Number 30.
And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. At the plate, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kepler is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team. They did just that.
4-0 the score tonight. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.